There's progress on securing funding for finishing Highway 610, with money coming from Hennepin County to finish that final segment. We sat down to talk about that with Hennepin County Commissioner Kevin Anderson in today's Newsmakers.
So 610 has been a priority for over 50 years now. It's been a long-term project, and this last week we've finalized the budget cycle in Hennepin County, and I authored an amendment to our budget to approve the final funding to help fund that final component and complete 610 and realign it with County Road 30. So very exciting to be a part of the finishing of this very long coming project.
And is this something that you've heard a lot about from people?
Yeah, it's been a major priority for the city of Maple Grove, and it's really going to help connect residents across the North Metro and the Western Metro. So it's a new connection, finalizing that connection to County Road 30 and allowing people to have freer flowing traffic. So right. Very exciting.
It's always a good thing.
Yeah.
When do you think we'll actually see some work being done, some shovels in the ground?
You know, with this action, I think we're poised to be able to start work on that this summer or even this spring. So we'll be able to see work being done in 2023, and we'll see how fast they can get it done.
All right,
yeah.
So we'll look forward to driving on it a few years down the road.
There you go.
It'll happen. You have some more exciting news to share regarding broadband, and that's something you've been working on since you got into office. Tell us about that.
Thank you. Yeah, so Minnesota Department of Economic Development, DEED, just announced their border-to-border broadband grants, and the city of Rogers and the city of Corcoran were awarded contracts with Comcast with partnership and local funding from Hennepin County, which we had great staff partnering with city staff to make sure that they had applications that were right up the alley for the state, and residents are going to be connected where they haven't had service, and there's a lot of resources coming this way to make that reality for a lot of people.
And with work and school and so many things depending on that connectivity, this is more important than ever.
Oh, I mean, we know, especially through the pandemic, that internet is not a luxury. It is not something that we can claim to be nice to have. This is absolutely a requirement for modern life. So, and that's true for everybody.
So finishing off the year on a high note then.
That's right. It's great.
Commissioner Kevin Anderson, thank you for being here today.
Thank you.
Students at Osseo High School are getting a new opportunity to learn a new language thanks to a partnership with a local college. Here's Jason Malello.
ASL 1 is a lively and fun class.
I always like party because you dance and kind of.
In which students learn American Sign Language.
I'll typically start with like a greeting when we have an assignment. I'll be like, oh, good morning. Like, I'm going to sign something today.
But this class at Osseo High School almost didn't happen.
Every year in January, our students register for classes for the following school year, and we offered ASL 1 last year. And then, we're like super excited. We have 3 sections, and we're going to move forward with this. And then all summer long, looking for a teacher, couldn't find a teacher.
Rather than give up, Osseo staff reached out to North Hennepin Community College.
When Osseo couldn't find an ASL teacher, they contacted us knowing about our program.
The result is an online course taught by a North Hennepin professor. Osseo students get 1 assignment a week and work at their own pace.
I think that higher education and secondary education is changing, and this is just how we are filling the holes.
Students can earn college credits, and next year Osseo is planning to offer another ASL class as well. They say sign language is a skill they can use regardless of what direction they take in the future.
It can be found anywhere. So while I might not go into a profession with it, I still want to know, so I can be like, oh, that person might have a hard time, or like a client comes in, I might want to talk to them in sign language.
In Osseo, Jason Malillo, CCX News.
You might be surprised if you walk into Brooklyn Park City Hall. City employees have transformed each department into a holiday theme.
We wanted to create a welcoming feeling for everyone with our winter wonderland here at City Hall. Just, coming back out of COVID and having fellowship with our city coworkers, and so it's been a lot of fun. get in the Christmas spirit.
We have a holiday decoration activity. It was an intense competition. Everyone was on top of it. It was fierce. And so what we're doing is we're going around and we're seeing all the different departments that decorated, and it's beautiful.
City staff had a friendly competition between departments, and you can see the fruits of their labors with tinsel and snowflakes galore. There's a Winter Wonderland theme, a Candyland theme, the Island of Misfit Toys, and a Barbie on Holiday in Malibu showcase. Much more, too. First place went to the Building Inspections Division with Santa's Toyland. They get a 3D snowman and, of course, bragging rights for exactly 365 days. The cold is expected to set in this week, and while many of us have decorated for the winter holidays, you just can't beat Mother Nature. Elm Creek was a postcard with last week's fluffy snow. She decorated for us best this last week with thick flakes blanketing the area and creating some beautiful scenery. We will leave you now with this snowy Christmas card.